So today I'm making chicken fajitas. First things first, I'm going to make the chicken fajita marinade to marinate the chicken in for an hour. Let me run you through the list of ingredients for that. We got here 2 teaspoons of oregano, 2 teaspoons of white pepper, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, a pinch of whole cloves, as you can see. And then on this side, we've got 2 cups of water. We've got a cup of olive oil and a ½ cup of red wine vinegar. We've got the juice of 2 oranges and the juice of 2 lemons. And we've also got some garlic, 8 cloves of garlic that I minced up very finely, and some cilantro that I minced up too. What I'm going to do now is take the garlic and the cilantro. Just remember, put the ingredients in any way you want. Just make sure the olive oil is the last one you put in there. So get all this garlic up in there. Then we're going to add the spices that I told you about. Just throw them all in. We're going to add the juice of the 2 oranges and 2 lemons, the white wine vinegar, and the water. Now we're going to give this a good mix until the spices get dissolved in there. And now we're going to slowly start drizzling in the olive oil, a little at a time, as we're whisking. It smells so good and flavorful. Now all we got to do is cover it up and put it in the fridge for ½ an hour until it's ready. That's all. The marinade sat in the fridge for basically ½ an hour, so now that's completely ready. So first things first, we're going to clean the chicken breast. We're going to cut it open and get all the fat off. Okay, so we cut the chicken up. We cut it into a big breast piece and a few other small pieces. And now it's time to pound it out. So we cleaned it and everything, we washed it. We're going to put it back into the Ziploc bag that I had it in. We're going to pound this out. We don't want to pound it out too much so that the holes are going through from one side to the other, but we want to give it a good pounding. We want to give it a good pounding. Here, not so much of a good pounding, just a light pounding. And then we flip it over and give it a pounding on the other side. And that's it. Now, we're just going to take the chicken, move it to the bottom of the bag. We're going to pour some marinade in on top of that. Just shake it up really well. And, I don't know, pour in maybe half of this. A quarter of the marinade recipe. And then we simply enough make sure all the chicken is getting touched by the marinade. I'm going to close this Ziploc bag up. And then I'm just going to put it in the fridge for an hour. Anyway, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is start chopping up the vegetables, grating the cheese, and cleaning my grill and getting that all heated up. So I'll see you guys soon when I'm ready to cook this chicken. The chicken's been marinating in the fridge for almost an hour. Not quite, but in the meantime, we have all our vegetables cut up, we have our cheese grated, and we're about to start frying the vegetables now, and we have our grill heating up. We need to get this really, really hot. Don't forget to put the heat in fajitas. So, we're going to turn the stove on and put a little bit of vegetable oil in it. A little bit, not too much. And we'll start frying up these veggies. We'll cook the veggies on medium heat until they're done. We've got some sliced green peppers and we've got some sliced onion. Half of an onion and half of a green pepper. Now that the pan has gotten a little hot, we're going to put the veggies in and start slowly cooking these down. Put some freshly cracked sea salt in here and some freshly cracked pepper. Sooner or later, we're also going to add about a tablespoon or so of the fajita marinade. That's on top of the chicken, just to give the veggies the flavor of the fajita marinade. So the onions and peppers have been cooking down for about 5-6 minutes. They're starting to get softer, so I turned the heat to low. And I'm going to pour in about a tablespoon of this juice on top. The onions and peppers have cooked down enough. We turned the heat off because the peppers are nice and soft and the grill is finally preheated. So what we're going to do is take some rolled up paper towel here and we're going to rub it across our grill just to make sure it doesn't stick. Just an extra tip, grilling tip on how to make sure you grill well. And we've got ourselves the chicken breasts. Put them on and just start cooking them. For the big one, I'd say maybe about 3.5 minutes each side. And for the small ones, that'd probably just be a minute or two in total. So we're going to cook the chicken down and then we're going to cut it up when it's done. Add it to the peppers and onions that's on the frying pan. That's in the frying pan. And then we're going to assemble these bad boys. So I'll show you when that's ready. So we've grilled the first 3 pieces of chicken, the first 3 or 4 pieces of chicken, and they're done, the small ones. This has been cooking about 4 minutes on each side, so it's almost done or completely done. But anyway, it's got nice grill marks on each side, so we're just going to take this chicken now and cut it up into fine strips. Okay, so the chicken is done. I cooked it completely. It's completely cooked and cut into very nice little thin strips, and it's delicious. Also, in the meantime, we're going to get our burritos out. We've got some nice burrito shells, and we're going to make triple burritos. Probably 2 big super burritos that use 3 burrito shells each. Now that our veggies are sizzling again, we're just going to add in all of the chicken. And just get everything well mixed together and heat it through. Okay, let's get this burrito making station set up. So if we're making 2 super burritos with 3 burrito shells each, that means we'll need 6. This is our burrito making station. We've got some shredded cheddar cheese here that I shredded manually. We've got some salsa, and we've got some guacamole. What we're going to do is heat these shells up a little bit to make them more manageable. So we'll just put a couple paper towels in, heat them up for a few seconds in the microwave. Okay, so this is how we make our burritos. We've heated these up for a few seconds in the microwave, so they're more manageable. We're layering out 3 because we're making super burritos here. Now this is a lot of chicken, so we might not even have enough burrito shell here, but we're going to put half of it in there basically, with the veggies and all that. Try to move it the best we can to the center. That looks really good. Maybe just a little bit more. Then we're going to add a nice handful of the cheddar. Maybe even a little bit more. And simply enough, the salsa and the guacamole. And I'll show you guys how I roll up a burrito. It's not going to look really good and professional like Taco Bell or anything. I'm going to do my best. So what we're going to do, we're going to fold the side ends in and then make it like this. Now, we want to be careful. We want to move what's in the center in more. So anyway, I know it's messy, but just get your hands in there and roll. And just roll it like this. You know, there's too much filling, obviously. But it's gonna be delish. We'll do the same for the other burrito and I'll show you what it looks like. So we've got 2 burritos here rolled up. You know, it's not the best roll I've ever done. Probably because they're really overstuffed, but we're going to put them back in the microwave just to get heated through a little bit, maybe about 10 more seconds. And I'll show you what it looks like when I eat these gargantuan monster fajita burritos with chicken. Okay, so here they are. We're going to try one of these. Nice and hot, heated through. Yeah, it's not the best roll. It's kind of sloppy. It's really delicious. So that's how you make chicken fajitas in a burrito, like that. You know, try not to be as sloppy as I am, but they're really delicious. They're overstuffed, they're cheesy and wonderful. I'm gonna get eating because I'm starving. So thank you guys for watching, as always, and I'll talk to you guys next time.